had some coffee, looking at outside, thinking about springtime coming pretty soon. Today is January 10th, 2020. My name is Terri Morgan. Today I'd like to talk a little bit about the different stepping methods for Taiji, Bagua, and Xingyi. I'm going to cover a basic introduction to each, and then I'll go into more detail in a different segment that talks about each one individually. So we have this idea that in Tai Chi, most martial arts, in fact, you're going to start with your feet together. Okay? For Bagua and Tai Chi, we start facing north. And this can be a designated north. It doesn't have to be actual north. So I'm going to designate this as north. So I'm going to face north. What that gives us is the ability to talk about direction in terms of north, south, east, west, based on where your starting point was. It's a useful tool. So facing north for Tai Chi and for Bagua. I'm going to turn just a little bit to start out for Xingyi. Okay, so I'm on 45 here. If I'm north here, this is my northeast. So I'm northeast for Xingyi. I'm facing north for Bagua and for Tai Chi. The opening step for each of these systems is a little bit different. There are some similarities, particularly for different opening steps in Tai Chi. So, for example, when I first learned Yang style Tai Chi from Huang Weilun, we had an opening that was something like this. When I attended the workshops with Master Zhendou, the opening was much more simple. It's a little bit more difficult to do because you don't get to shift your weight. So body stays straight, and all you do is open the leg. It's very simple, it's very elegant, and again, it's one of those that is a little more difficult to do. Once you get that sense of I'm already over my right leg, and now I have to do is open the left, it's very easy. All right. And then with our Wudang Tai Chi, we have similar step with the heel, turn, but we bring the other foot in, step with the heel, and turn again. So both feet do the same move. With Bagua, we have a circle. So we have a couple of, we have a hook step for walking the circle, slide and hook. Right? And the opening for Bagua is also a circle. So if I'm here and I open my left foot 45, I'm going to turn and close to the right. And likewise on the other side, I could turn to the other side. With Xingyi, we start out here and we open, step through, and step straight. So as I'm stepping here, also step, so I'm still parallel, but then this foot changes to step out straight. The differences in weight, how the weight changes, these things are all intrinsic to the kinds of movements that we're doing in each of these arts. So with Tai Chi, we have this ebb and flow, which is easy to watch and shift and turn and shift and turn, right? This makes the movement very fluid, which is one of the qualities of Tai Chi. You want fluidity and grace in all of the movements. So being able to simply step through can be a challenge to learn. It's not that it's obtuse or terribly difficult, it just has to be learned. The same with Bagua. The stepping for Bagua, one of the practice methods that I've used is a clam. Open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. That gives you that sense of how I'm going to get into my turn, because that closing is in fact a turn. With Xingyi, you have the idea of being very direct, right? So as I'm stepping through, I'm here. It's just, I'm there, right? So if I was to combine and do the full opening, right? It's very straightforward, it's very direct. That's the nature of Xingyi. Bagua turns. Bagua likes turning, right? So your footwork has to be fluid and be able to turn with it. Taiji likes that ebb and flow, that sense of water in not being disconnected, but being able to move like a cat, which is one of the sayings that we have in Tai Chi. So move like a cat, turn like a wheel. This type of movement depends on being able to know where your weight is and then be able to move it to where you want it to be when you want it to be there. Sounds easier than it is. Takes some practice, but it's fairly easy to achieve. So for today, that's it. Thank you for stopping by. With each of these, there's more. So I will separately do a video on Tai Chi, Bagua, and Xingyi. Thanks.